Hello everybody, welcome to the well, I guess this is the second video in this playlist, although I didn't say this in the introduction video, and I figure I should probably say it now, especially if you didn't watch the introduction video, which again I don't blame you because I was just rambling for like 5 minutes. But I don't think I'm going to be doing this particular series in any kind of specific order. There's going to be some sort of a natural flow, obviously, just to help get the basics and get certain thoughts and ideas out, and a certain level of understanding from your guys' perspective. But for the most part, I'm just going to be making videos as I think of them, and then just kind of throw them out there and just basically creating an archive. So folks can kind of browse and cruise through the whatever the the playlist there and pick out the things that seem most enticing for them to watch at that particular moment in time in their lives. So yeah, just FYI, I'm not going to be doing anything very structured. That's just hammering out videos as much as I can. So good. Now that I got that out of the way, I wanted to get this video basically just another introduction, post-introduction, I don't know. I just wanted to touch on a couple of things. Obviously, Aurelia, again, it's a new framework, so there's not a lot of information out there. So I wanted to kind of give you some ideas of where you can find some help if things start going south on a project or on some situation that you're running into. Obviously, the website Aurelia.io is a good place to start, and you can go to the Doc Hub over here, which is, I'm gonna be honest and straight up 100%. The docs are frustrating. They're not the easiest to understand, especially if you're new to web development or JavaScript or TypeScript or whatever. There's a lot of assumed knowledge that they have. And then that they take with the direction that they started with writing these document tutorials, whatever you want to call them. They're not Google, right? It's again, mainly an open source project. So obviously, I do expect that you have some, give them some leeway on this. So with that disclaimer out there, I will also say that if you're reading through the docs, and again, this is still very much a community project, if you're going through the docs and if you see something that just doesn't make sense to you, something that you're confused about, or something that you figure out and you feel like you can improve the docs, at the top of every page there's an edit button. You click this edit button. For the love of God, if you think you can improve the documentation, you click that edit button. You do us and yourself and everyone else a favor. You click that edit button, okay? You fork this repository, right? And you by gee golly effing damn it, you fucking fix it. I got a little worked up there. No, but seriously though, the documentation, like I say, it's lackluster for the most part, at least in my opinion. And every little bit helps. If folks can just try and throw things in there when they figure things out, or just add little bits and pieces of examples or feedback in these docs, it's going to go a long way in the long run, and I really think it's gonna help out a lot of folks. So not only that, but you'll feel good after you've done it. Trust me, you will feel good. So that's something, point A I wanted to throw out there. Like I said, the docs are definitely read through them. Obviously, go through the the getting started guide. Go through the contact manager tutorial, which is right here. It's not going to be very robust. It's not going to show you how to build a full web application, but it's going to definitely get you started in the right direction. Go through these things. Obviously, if you're going to run into issues, you're going to have questions. So obviously, you can turn to Google. Obviously, that's resource number 2. But again, you're not going to find too much out there. At least not right now. Not as of May 11th, 2017. There's a couple of guys who have been posting articles on their blog as of since last year on their personal blogs, and there's some good information on those. I'll throw some links in the description to those guys' sites. I'm going to be throwing up some stuff on my own blog site, so obviously you'll have a link there. Also, if Stack Overflow, obviously Stack Overflow, we're all familiar with that. We know how useful Stack Overflow can be. If you're searching and Googling and searching and running dead end after dead end after dead end, just do a quick Google search for Aurelia Gitter. Aurelia Gitter. Some of you are probably familiar with Gitter. Some of you may not be. If you're not, Gitter is basically just I don't know how to. It's just a bunch of chat rooms for a bunch of different topics where people can get in there and just talk and ask questions and help each other out. As you can see, the Aurelia Gitter channel, Aurelia/discuss, is the one that you want to join. Very active, very active. There's always people in here at all hours of the night. Trust me, I've been there, and I will continue to be there at all hours of the night. Sometimes your questions will go a little while without an answer. Sometimes you may not get an answer, at all. But that's very rare. Most of the time, like I say, there's people, lots and lots of information. You can scroll through here. Another good thing about Gitter also is I don't remember exactly how to get there, but somewhere in here you can they archive I think just about all of the messages, so you can go through and search and look at whatever history, and try and find maybe keywords or topics for whatever your issue might be, and you can go through all of the archive chat history and try and find that. So that's really cool. Like I say, very good resource for you to find some info and get some help if you're running into some dead ends. Outside of the Aurelia Discuss, there's a couple of other Aurelia rooms which are more specific, like Aurelia Validation. You can do a search. Like I said, I don't think there's really that many, but I think there's a couple. Let's see. So Aurelia Validation and Aurelia TypeScript would be another one. So yeah, so definitely look to Gitter. Obviously the docs again. What else? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing my blog site, other people's blog sites, which I'll throw in the description of this video. And yeah, I guess that about covers it as far as resources to get some help, and how you can go about finding answers to your questions. And again, my comment video, my comment section here on all my videos. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, whatever, I'm gonna try my best to look at every single comment that gets left on every single video. So if you have a question, by all means, ask it in the comments. If you got nowhere else to run, and you basically come up empty-handed in all the other avenues, leave a comment and leave a question in the comments, and I'll do my best to try and answer your question. If I can't, I'll try and point you in the right direction, or at least give you a good idea of where to start. So yeah, so that's for this video. Like I say, just completely unstructured. Half of the time I might just be rambling, saying a bunch of nonsense. Hopefully there's some value at least somewhere in these videos for somebody. So if anything, like I say, make sure you like the videos. If you do like them, make sure you dislike them. If you don't, leave your feedback in the comment section on the videos. And as always, subscribe to the channel so you can be notified of all the great content that's going to be coming up in the next coming weeks and months. Thanks again for watching. FVega.Blog, Aurelia.